So, hello students. Today we will see the linking data and spreadsheet in MS Excel. So basically linking data and spreadsheet concept in MS Excel defines how the data present in different worksheets in a workbook can be linked. So not only the internal linking that links between the various sheets of a file, the link can also be established between different files present in your system. That means MS Excel file or spreadsheet can be linked with MS Word file. It can also be linked with MS PowerPoint file. It can also be linked with a PDF file or any other kind of file which are available in your system. So we can establish link, and then we can click on a given link text, and then we can access to that particular file. So the concept of linking of data in the spreadsheet is referred with a special term called hyperlink. So hyperlink in spreadsheet can be defined in two different types. These are relative hyperlinks and absolute hyperlink. Now, what is relative hyperlink and what is absolute hyperlink? The relative hyperlink is basically a hyperlink that contains an address that is relative to the address of the destination file. The file to be linked is in local folder or in the same website. Now, if you see here, so we have two files out here, MS Excel file and MS Word file. If you want to link these two files, and if both the files are stored in the same folder, so the link that we will define will be called as a relative hyperlink. And here also you can see that there are two web pages. These two web pages belongs to a same website, that is www.abc.com. Now if you want to establish link between these two web pages, this link also can be defined as relative hyperlink. So in this type of hyperlink, it doesn't requires full path of the destination file. So that means the source file which is going to link with the destination file, so the full path or the full URL or the address of the destination file doesn't requires in case of relative hyperlink. On the other hand, we have another type of hyperlink is called absolute hyperlink. In this hyperlink, it contains the full address of the destination file, web pages or the website. The file to be linked in some other folder, drive, or in a different website. So that means in case of absolute hyperlink, the source file and the destination file both will be stored or located in two different folders or two different websites. That means their location will be different. So in this type of hyperlink, it requires full path of the destination file. So in case of absolute hyperlink definition, we have to define the full path or full URL, full address of the destination file, where that file is located, and how this file source file will link with the destination. That complete address you have to define. This is called uh, absolute hyperlink. Now let us see in MS Excel how we can define these two types of hyperlinks. First of all, we will see relative hyperlink. I have example one. So in the example one, we will see link to other sheets in the same file. So we have a file. The name of the file is given class 10 hyperlink. So in this file, you can see there are four worksheets. These are sheet 1, sheet 2, sheet 3 and sheet 4, which I have renamed as my page. Now if I want to link between the sheets, or indirectly you can say it is an internal link, that means I'm not linking with any external file, outside file. I'm linking between the sheets. I want to click on a particular text, and then I should be able to jump over the different sheets. So how we will define this? So first of all, we have to type the text which I want to like use for like linking to the other sheets. Say I have written here as uh, click me to go to sheet 2 and click me to go to sheet 3. So that means when I click here, if I let's zoom and I'll show you, if I click here, then I should direct it to the sheet 2. When I'll click here, click me to go to sheet 3, then I should be directed to sheet 3. So now how I will define hyperlink for this purpose? Just you have to select the cell where your text is written. Then you have to go to the insert tab, and inside the insert tab there is a button called link. So click on the link, and then here you have to define the link. So in the insert hyperlink dialog box, if you see in the left hand side pane, there are four options given, which is like heading as a link to. So here it is, you can see existing file or web pages, place in this document, create new document, and email address. So since we are linking within this document, so we have to take or select the second option called place in this document. Select or click on this. Then in the right hand side like field or the area, you can see it will display all the sheets name which are available in your file. So we have sheet 1, sheet 2, sheet 3, and my page. So here also you can see sheet 1, sheet 2, sheet 3, and my page. So my text is click me to go to sheet 2. So that means when I'll click here, so I should be directed to sheet 2. So just you in this cell reference box, you have to select the sheet where you want to go. So this is selected, and here you can see there is a text box given, type the cell reference. Here by default it is given as cell A1. That means when you will click on this hypertext, click me to go to the test sheet 2, and you will be diverted to sheet 2. So in the sheet 2, which cell to be selected, in which cell you want to go? So by default it is given as cell A1. That means in the sheet 2 you will be diverted to in the cell A1. So select the sheet 2 and then you click OK button. Then as soon as you click OK button, you will find that the text that you have like defined as hypertext will be like the color of the text will be changed to blue, and it will also display with underline. Now if you move your mouse pointer over this text, you can see the shape of the mouse pointer gets changed. So now we will like define the link for the another text, that is click me to go to sheet 3. So when I'll click it, I should go to sheet 3. Go to insert tab, then go to link. So where I should go, I should go to sheet 3, and suppose by default we will go to cell number A1. Now click on OK button. Now our both the hyperlinks has been defined here. Now when I'll click on this sheet, click me to go to sheet 2, you can see we are in sheet 2. Now we are directly like shifted to or directed to sheet 2, and my cell A1 is selected. Now my cell pointer is in cell A1 because in the cell reference I gave there cell A1. Similarly, if I click on this link, click me to go to sheet 3. So we will be directed to sheet 3. So we are in sheet 3 now, and your cell A1 is highlighted. Suppose in the sheet 2, I have also defined, you can see here, uh, four columns with name, class, marks, and fees. And suppose in sheet 1 also name, class, marks, and fees written. So I want, when I'll click in the name link, then my cell pointer, this cell pointer should be diverted to this name cell. When I'll click class text, then my cell pointer should be directed to class text here. So how we will do this? First of all, you see what is the cell address for this text in the destination sheet. This is our destination sheet and this is our source this sheet. So in the destination sheet, I want to bring my cell pointer here. So what is the address of this cell? The address of this cell is B26. So its address is B26. It is C26. It is D26, and it is E26. So click on the name and then go to link tab. So when I'll click on name, I should be directed to sheet 2, and my cell address should be B26. So I have given here cell references B26. That means in sheet 2 I should be directed to cell number B26. Now click on OK button. Similarly, when I'll click on class text, I should be diverted or directed to sheet 2, but my cell address or cell reference should be C26. C26. Click on OK button. In case of marks, I should be diverted to sheet 2 and D26. D26. Now click on fees. When I'll click on link, I should again direct it to sheet 2 and my cell reference would be E26. So the 26 row is common for all these four text. Only the column name will be B, C, D and E. Now when I'll click on name text, then you will find we are in the C2 and the cell pointer is present where in cell B26 where the name is written. Now suppose I'll keep my cell pointer here and then I'll go to sheet 1 and click on class. Then you can see automatically the cell pointer is directed to class text. Again I'll keep my cell pointer here, then I'll go to sheet 1 and click on mark. Then you can see we are in marks cell. So this way your uh, internal link or the relative link can be defined within the sheet of the Excel. Now we will see the second example. In the example 2 of relative hyperlink, we will try to link with the other files which are located in the same folder. That means this source file and the destination file both will be in the same folder. So we will link with three files. One is another MS Excel file, and second link with a MS Word file, and third link with any of the PDF file. Now how to do this? Now click on the text which will be used for like linking with another file, then go to link tab again, link button again inside insert tab. Now in this case, since we are linking with another file, then in the link to like pen, you have to choose existing file or web page. Before what we did, before we like selected here place in this document, because we were linking between the sheets of the same file. But this time we are linking or connecting with some other files. That means we have to go to existing file or web pages. So when we will choose this, then automatically the list of files which are available in the folder where your source file is saved, that is the class 10 hyperlink. This is the source file and its name is class 10 hyperlink, and this file was saved in a folder called relative hyperlink. So if you open the file inside the document, and if you open the folder called relative hyperlink, inside this you will find class 10 hyperlink file, which is our source file where we are defining all the hyperlinks, and these are the other files present in this folder. In the same folder, these are the other files present. So we are going to link with any one of those files. Now go to again MS Excel. Here you can see relative hyperlink folder. Look in this the text, you can see look in. That means this is showing the address where your file is stored. So here is the class 10 hyperlink, which is our source file. Now with which file you want to link? So we are linking to any MS Excel file. So here we have another MS Excel file called test Excel. Now click on this. One thing you have to notice here, in the address you can see only the name of the file has been displayed. No location, address and all are not given here. Only the name of the file is given here. This is the address of, because your source file class 10 hyperlink and the destination file test Excel both are stored in the same folder. So we don't have to define the complete address. Now click on the name of the file and click on OK button. Your link is established. Now again click to create a hyperlink with the MS Word file. Select the text, go to link button. Then from here you have to choose the Microsoft Word file. Then there is one Microsoft Word file that is called Microsoft Corporation. Just click on this. Again only the name of the file displayed here. Click on OK button. Then you click on the third link, go to link. Then there is a PDF file called school proposal. This is a PDF format. Click on this. You can see only the file name is displayed and click on OK button. So the three links are defined. Now if you click on MS Excel, then this is the MS Excel test Excel file which we link there has been opened. Similarly, if I click on link to MS Word, then MS Word file which we link there, it was the Microsoft Corporation file name, and this file is open here, you can see. Similarly, if I click on link to PDF, then PDF file, that is school's proposal, this PDF file is opened here. So this way we can define hyperlink where the link type will be relative hyperlink, because the source file and destination file both are stored in same folder. Now let us see uh, third example, that is called the absolute hyperlink. Well, we have learned about relative hyperlink where the source and destination files both were in the same folder. So absolute hyperlink is the hyperlink where source and destination files both are in different location. So again, we are going to link with any MS Excel file, MS Word file and the PDF file. But in this case, all these files will be in different location, not in the same folder. So click on the text, go to insert tab, then go to link. So here link is open. Now since we are going to link with an Excel file which will be stored in some other folder, not in the relative hyperlink folder, now we have to click on this drop down button which shows the various locations of the computer's memory. Now I'll choose to the local disk D, and here there is a folder called link, and there is a file called my file. Now one thing you have, if you notice here in the address field, you can see the complete address is showing here of this file. It is D colon, that is a D drive, the link is the folder, and the my file is the name of the file. So that means this is an example of absolute hyperlink where the complete address of the file is given. In the previous example, in case of relative hyperlink, only the file name used to be displayed in the address bar. But here, in case of absolute hyperlink, since my file, which is the destination file, and the source file, which is class 10 hyperlink, both the files are in two different locations. So the complete address of the file has to be given. Click on OK button. Your link has been defined. Now click on another text. Now again go to the insert tab, go to link. Now again you have to choose some other location. Suppose this time I am choosing disk F, and then here you can see hyperlink, and suppose IT 2022-23 is the link. Here again you can see in the address bar complete address of the file is given. F drive, then the hyperlink is the folder, then IT 2223 is the name of the file. So complete address is given, not only the name of the file. Now click on OK button. Your both the links are defined. Now if you click on this, then MS Excel file is open here. This file was linked. Actually it was not MS Excel, it was my file, MS Word file. It is linked. Now if you click on this, then your IT PDF file which was linked there will be displayed. So as you saw, in case of absolute hyperlink, the file to be linked was in a different location in a different file, and we had to define the complete address of the destination file. Now in absolute hyperlink, I'll show you example 2 or second example. In this case, it will be linked to any website or email account. So how to click or how to create link with any kind of website. Suppose we will be creating link for connecting to google.com or any other websites. Suppose for uh, uh, connect me to amazon.com. Okay, so to connect to the amazon.com, to connect to the Google, and to send an email, the three links I'll show you. Now how to connect with a website. Click the text. Suppose when I'll click it, I should be diverted to Google's website web page. So click on the link again. So in this time, since we are like connecting to any of the website address, so we will select the first option, existing file or web page. So select this existing file or web page option. So instead of selecting files, because we are not connecting or linking with any of the existing file present in the system, we are linking to a website. So click on the address option, address bar. Here you have to type the address of the website that you are linking. Suppose we are linking with https and google.com. So we previously we tried google.com, so it is there in the list. So google.com address is given. Click on OK button. So your link is established. Now if you click on this, then your browser will open. So if you are connected with internet, if your system or your laptop is connected with the internet, then your browser will open and that will like connect with the google.com. So at present, since my system is not connected with internet, so it will not be able to display any web pages here. As you can see here, my Google Chrome is open, and in the address bar google.co it is diverted, so that means it is trying to open google.com. Similarly, if you want to connect with the amazon.com, so click the text. Now go to the insert tab, go to link. Now again existing file or web page, and here you have to type the address of amazon amazon.co.in. Now click on OK button, and now your link is created here. Now if you click on this, then again your browser will open and it will divert to amazon.co.in, but since my net connection is not available, it is displaying as no internet here. Now close the browser. Now third example, clicking on this, I should be diverted to or any email client application which is available in your system should open, and I should be able to send a mail. Now click on this text, go to insert tab, go to link button, and here you can see the last option in the link to pan is email address. Click on the email address, and here the email address like area will display where you have to type the email address to whom you want to send the mail. Suppose I want to send a mail to a person whose name is ABC, or you can write like Rahul Sharma @gmail.com, and my title is invitation, or the subject of the mail is invitation mail. Now you can click on OK button. So here in the email address text box, you have to write the email address of the person whom you want to send an email when you will click on this link, and whatever the subject matter your mail should carry, that subject you have to write here, and then click on OK button. So your link for sending email is also created here. Now just you have to click on this link, your email client of your system will open, and automatically it will like select the subject matter whatever you have given, and the person's email id which you have typed will be like automatically selected in the to field. So we know that in the to field we write the email address of the recipient. So here recipient I gave Rahul Sharma @gmail.com, so it is there, and the subject matter I gave invitation, it is also here. Now here the letter you can type, suppose dear Rahul, uh, you are invited for whatever the mail, whatever the content you have, that mail you compose here, and then you can click on send button. Your mail will be sent to the person concerned. So this way you can create hyperlink for sending email. So this was the example of relative hyperlink and absolute hyperlink. So that's all for today. Thank you.